Doctors say 60% of us will have some degree of gastroesophageal reflux disease, and 1/3 of us have weekly symptoms already. The good news, GERD is preventable. And here to discuss some healthy lifestyle changes is our own Dr. Jenny Wilkins, owner of AgeVital Pharmacy, Research and Wellness. Thank you for coming, Dr. Jenny. You know what? I had this. I was coughing all the time, and I thought it was like something, my head cold or something. Turns out it was GERD. It was really irritating my esophagus.
Yeah, no, it's very common. You know, people think they have a cold or they have allergies, but it's actually, you know, the lack of the right type of acid in your stomach. So acid reflux is actually not an acid problem. They're giving antacids, like too much acid. It's the wrong type of acid that's in your gut. So different types of foods affect our gut and kill off the good acid, and then the bad acid starts to be produced.
So is acid reflux the same as GERD, or is it just a symptom of GERD?
No, acid reflux is what you get right before you get GERD. GERD is when it's already, it's a disease, it's more progressed, but both are reversible and preventable.
Oh.
Yep. So
do you have some things that might help us?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. First, let's talk about dietary changes, okay? Like avoiding when you're drinking too much coffee. Again, bad habits, okay? That's my bad habit. I love coffee.
Everything coffee.
I love wine, right? So if I'm a big supporter of people's bad habits. It's like, do it, but then know what to take to replenish.
Now, what is
restore,
it about
replace, and
coffee
rejuvenate.
and alcohol that cause us problems?
Well, what it does is it decreases the pH balance in your gut. So what we want is a pH that's over 8, 8.5, 9, you're rocking and rolling. You don't want the pH in your stomach to be equivalent to a sewer or toilet water.
So do we have to walk around with those little pool testing kits for our pH balance?
I actually sell that at my store, the little pH strips though, and I make my customers.
What do you do? Go to the bathroom?
Yeah, no, actually you just stick it in your mouth. So every time you're eating, you can test to see what the acidic level of your food is. So when you're eating tomatoes or you're drinking alcohol or you're drinking coffee, you take that little strip and it'll tell you what your pH is. It's like, oh my gosh, it just dropped my pH down to 2.0. And then you're taking something, right, what foods to avoid, what is going to be, and that's cancerous, you know, the more acidic your stomach is, then you're going to be getting different types of cancers, inflammation of the stomach.
Tell us about the products.
This one now? Let's start with this one.
So yeah, acid reflux, GERD is what you need to help digest foods is critical digestion. Those are digestive enzymes, so fully systemic enzymes that help break down foods so you don't have too much acid in your stomach. So when your foods are breaking down, so right before you're eating, you're taking 2 or 3 of those capsules, tablets. I do it every time I'm mixing proteins and carbohydrates together because it slows down your metabolism. So I take those just to break down my foods, and then it avoids you being burpy and gassy and, you know, all of those things that can be very uncomfortable.
That's my life.
Yeah. So what is the next one then?
So I like calling it the 3 R's of acid reflux. This is the restorative part. So good bacteria, probiotics. Everybody should be taking that right before you go to bed on an empty stomach with a glass of cold water. It needs to be refrigerated. So you take 2 to 3 depending on your bad habits. You know, some people like drinking 1 glass of wine, some people like drinking 10. So the more bad habits you have, the more of the supplements you're going to take to restore
may need a whole bottle.
your internal ecosystem, right? A whole bottle, right? That's right. Friday night, Saturday mornings, you're storing up in those probiotics, right? And then we have the glutamine powder. Glutamine helps to restore the lining of your stomach, okay? So making sure that that lining is nice and thick. So glutamine powder actually helps to heal that stomach. So people that have gone through cancer and have really bad digestive, system because of chemo or radiation, I love giving them glutamine powder just to restore that lining. And then magnesium reduces the amount of acid in your stomach. You see magnesium citrate or gluconate chewable tablets. You could do powder, you could do capsules, even make it in a cream. It's very calming if you take it right before you go to bed, helps you to go to sleep too. So there's a lot of benefits other than acid reflux that some of these supplements you've seen before, different things for allergies, because when you have too much acid, it's like having an allergy. The coughing, that's an allergic reaction to
I would walk in and not know which one of these I should take.
Yeah.
You can tell me that?
Yeah, absolutely. With you, I would start with the probiotics because that's like a quick, instant gratification.
It's so, I like instant gratification.
And
we just need somebody to tell us that.
And some people get the tightness. They think they're having a heart attack. You know,
yeah.
because
Acid
acid reflux
reflux
is so bad, and what they
Right.
need is some
Well,
good
you
magnesium.
can go talk to Jenny, Dr. Jenny, at AgeVital. It's AgeVital.com, or you can visit her on Main Street. Next, we are going to see Greece.
Woo!